Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. The third time we're trying to do this live. Let's see what happens now. Hopefully, the internet's working. Again, I'm hardwired into fiber, so hopefully, we're working. We're up and running. Please, somebody tell me that you can hear me, you can see me. Somebody just pop up in the chat. So let me know that somebody can hear me. I see you. We good. Okay, good. Sorry about that. With three times, what do they say? Three times a charm. Okay, there we go, folks. Oh my lord, what a day. This is just compounding, but all good. All good. We got German in the house. Mickey, Greg, Cynthia, German, Big Arms, Christopher. There we go. Nathan, Dan, AD, Johnny. Here comes Johnny. Jamie, how are you? Good to see you. So, well, this is the third time. Third time's a charm. People, tomorrow night we are having Mafia OCN. So there's going to be people who are affiliated with OCN. We're going to explain to everybody. We're not a meme coin. We're not the regular cryptocurrency. We are a currency. We created an ecosystem. So we have our gaming app, Rise to Power. Go download it. Check it out. We're coming out with a gambling site. We're coming out with a lending company. We have a shopping center, shopping cart. There'll be more products being loaded up as we speak. We just had some delay. There was a tragedy in one of my team members' families who's setting everything up. So just bear with us. But OCN is bigger. It's more than just a meme coin. It's going to be a way of life. It's going to be our family, our thing, our organization. So tonight, before I go into it for the third time, let me drink some water. I'm here and I'm fair. Whether I like somebody, I dislike somebody, I always keep it fair. What Hootie did was the most foolish thing I've ever seen anybody do. However, that was gangster. I gotta give him his gangster card for that. Hootie, you got a gangster ticket with me. That was definitely gangster, but it was foolish, brother. It was foolish. To go into the Lions then by yourself doesn't matter. You could have them as big as King Kong. You're not going to win. And the sad part of it all, you went to go see Joey Merlino and Lil Snuff. You went with the intention, supposedly, to throw a steak at him. I didn't advise that. I told Gene, no, you shouldn't do that. You should go there, try a steak, see how it is. Don't go there for violence. But you're grown men, you're going to do what you want to do. But for Joey, and I look at Joey calls the shots, without a doubt. To have you jumped, that is the biggest punk coward move I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't like myself going there, where I have some size on me. I'm prone for violence. Or Gene going there, where you're going to need help because you're not going to battle us. Even if you did, we're going to run through you guys. For you to have him jump, you're a punk. Joey, you're stone cold punk. No two ways about it. No two ways about it. Hootie's your height and overweight. And overweight. But you know what? Gotta give him his props. I give props where there's props. Hootie, for what you did, and again, it's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen somebody do, but you're gangster. You pulled your gangster card. I give you props. And I ain't say stupid in this disrespectful way. I meant that, brother, you go into a lines and at least have some back with you, have some backup. But you know what? It was more foolish than stupid, I would say. But Joey, you're a mob boss. To have this guy jumped, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. I could see if it was me, if it was Gene, different story. But you know what, Joey? I've kept my mouth quiet with you for a while. I'm sick and tired of hearing you say you could go anywhere you want. Joey, you know what? Gene, I've heard Gene tell you, he's in Miami during the daytime. DM him, meet him. You say you could go anywhere, then go. Come down to Miami, tough guy. Go down there. Go down there. And I don't condone violence. I'm not condoning violence. But you say you could go anywhere? Go to Miami. Go by Gene. Gene will tell you where he's staying. Go ahead. Obviously, you can't go anywhere. You can't, and you won't. Because what I just witnessed, this guy getting jumped on, to me, you're a punk. That's a punk move, what you did. I got to stop this camera from moving. It's getting me dizzy. Hold on. Center stage. We just got that. Perfect. Okay. To me, that's a punk move, what you did. It's total punk move. To have him jumped. That's like, you know what, folks? That's like Lil Snuff made some accusations. He's going to throw a steak in my face at my sausage and pepper stand, say. So he's going to throw my sausage and peppers in my face. Lil Snuff. And I'm there waiting for him with 20 guys. When I see him, I tell the guys, go ahead, go jump him. Or I give the signal, give the nod. You know what, Joey? I lost a lot of respect for you. And I even lost more respect. Michael Washwoman the Nose. How dare you allow Joey Merlino, who became, since he's on social media, we call it in Cosa Nostra a rat move, because he shouldn't be talking on the media, shouldn't be talking, shouldn't be profiling. Because you see now the feds have it for him. Supposedly the cold case is coming on him. Why? Because he's out in the public spotlight. He's talking to media. He wants to expose people. But Michael, you're a rat yourself. You went and sent Michael Melnish's wife a letter telling his wife, your husband's going with my girlfriend. That's a rat move, Michael. And for you and people, just so everybody knows, the Bonanno crime family controls the San Gennaro feast. The Bonanno crime family dictate who has a stand and who doesn't have it. You know how I know? Because we were there. I was there. When we were delegating who's getting stands, who's getting the electrical, who's getting the garbage pickup, what's coming back to us. I was there. It's our feast in my former life, the Bonanno crime family. It's their feast. It's not the Gambinos. It's not the Lucchese's. It's not the Genovese. It's not the Colombos. It's the Bonanno crime family's feast. So, Michael, for you to let him into that feast after what he's doing to your life, you don't know shit. You're a garbage can, Michael. You're a letter writer you're a boss who wrote a letter to another man's wife telling. Need I say more? Michael, you're a grenade. You're a grenade. Definitely. You are soft. You're a washwoman. You and Joey belong together, the two of you. Perfect. You talk out of the side of your mouth, use profanity every other word. You're both soft. That's right. I said it. So, Michael, you're just garbage. You're garbage. And you know what? And I hate to say this, Bruno, Johnny, Joe, you became, to me, you're legends, you're good guys, you're stand-up guys, but in my eyes, you're soft too. Letting this clown run the crime family, this clown. You guys are a joke. Like I said, folks, I'm not proud of my past, but I was there with Michael 2 months. Michael had the top. I was second with Michael. I was killing him. He has to thank Greg Andres. You should be bowing down to Greg Andres, Michael, because you would have been history. You would have been lying on the stoop, coming down Sharice's steps. You would have been gunned down, Michael, by me. You would have been dead. Thank the government. They saved your life. When they locked me up in January, they saved your life in February, Michael, on Valentine's Day. You were going in 2005. You know why, folks? Because I was gangster. Not like these soft guys out there. Very humble, very respectful, but nobody's going to pull. I don't care. Boss, underboss, the boss of bosses. You get disrespectful with me, I'm serving you. That's the way I was. That was my past life. And for Joey Merlino to have this guy jump, Hootie, you got kudos from me for what it's worth. I commend you. And thank God you didn't get hurt. Thank God you didn't get hurt. And it just shows, folks, the mafia is garbage. They're all garbage in the life. So that's what it's come down to. That's what it's come down to. A guy like Hootie, his appearance, he's not intimidating in any way, shape, or form. Yet they had to jump him. So that's like little snuff coming to me and me having them jump him. I'll signal. That's him. That's him. Guys, that's the mafia. That's the mafia, what everybody's proud of. Good mafia. Good mafia. That's what you guys stand for. Good mafia. Let's jump little Hootie. Let's jump him. So, and I don't believe in the violence, but damn. Cornbread said, the Fed state allegedly Ernie DiFinofio of the Genovese family runs the San Gennaro feast. No, we ran the feast. We ran. It's the Bananos. It's the Bananos. Perry ran the feast back in the day that Giuliani gave him the key to the city. Didn't even know he was a made man. We run the feast. Genovese do not run the feast. So I don't care what the damn Feds say, who said it. We ran the feast. I know because everything went through Vinny. Vinny was setting everything up with Michael and Tony Green. We went through everything. The Bananos run that feast. So John says, of course, they were waiting. No one wants business disturbed. Hootie got what he needed. You know what? He didn't get what he needed. Number one, I don't believe there should have been violence. Number two, he's allowed to go there. Number three, you had to jump Hootie? Really? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That shows me a sign of a punk. Joey's nothing but a punk. To pull a move like that, you're a boss? You're going to have him jump by a black guy? Come on. Come on. Happy Jack. Gene spent a week saying he's coming there. No, Happy Jack. Gene did not say he was coming. Gene said he can't come. Gene said Hootie was coming. So if you're going to speak properly, Happy Jack, because that's inaccurate. Gene said he can't come. But you know what, Happy Jack? Tell Joey to go to Miami. Joey says he could go anywhere. Go ahead, Joe. Go to Miami. Gene will give you the address. Go down there, tough guy. You can go anywhere, but you won't go to Miami. I guarantee you that. Dick, I know what happened to Hootie, but how about Blowfish? I have no idea who Blowfish is. So, Happy Jack, Gene said Hootie is going to hit him. Yes, he did say that. And I told Gene, don't go there for violence. Don't go there. If he's going there, he's making a stance. And that's good. Don't go there for violence. But they're men. They're going to do what they want to do. Happy Jack says, Hootie's hitting him with stakes. Yes, he said that. Yes, he said that. So let me ask you something. If Hootie says he's hitting me with a stake, I'm going to have 5 guys jump him when he comes. I'm going to stand there, wait. Get the stake, Hootie. I want to see you smack me with a stake. That's a sign of a gangster. Not having him jumped. Hootie's not a threat to anybody. Hootie didn't go with 5 or 10, 15, 20 guys. Went by himself. So I know I don't call the shots anymore, but I'll call out people. I'll definitely call people out. I don't believe in the violence, but damn, you're going to jump a guy? You're in the mafia and you're jumping a guy who's no threat? He's not big. I could see him jumping me, jumping Gene. Shit, 225, 230 pounds? Yeah. Someone who could fight? Yeah. I got shit, yeah. But I wouldn't be stupid going by myself. That's for sure. Because whenever I do something, I go to win. I don't go to lose. CJ says, how do you know Joey had them jump him? CJ, I know. I was there. Hootie was seen there pointing. So, for all the clown shit he says on the internet, people at the feast probably recognized them and jumped them. All right, CJ, go ahead. Go in your world because you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Emoji Boy, I'm going to hit my mouth with some homemade fried chicken tenders and butter up green potatoes. Sounds good to me. Tina says, Dom, Hootie and the Hootie and the Blowfish. Thank you. Thank you for that. But I got to give Hootie props. And everybody knows the way I feel about him. Got to give him props. He pulled a gangster move. Got to give that to that boy. You know, it was the most foolish thing he did, especially going by himself, but that was gangster. Alex 88. Borello and the fat guy, 2 clowns, 2 drug addicts. Well, that's your opinion with that. CG, Joey is the boss and old. Naturally, he ain't. You mean to tell me Joey can't handle Hootie? Joey can't handle Hootie? Joey ain't that much older than me. What is he, 4 years older than me? Come on. Come on. So that calls for him. What about Snuff? What about Snuff? Snuff runs his mouth. Snuff can't fight, and I'm not looking for a fight, but Snuff's not a good matchup with Hootie. Hootie's the same height. Hootie's, you know what? I would look at Snuff maybe winning. If you're asking me, one's out of shape, overweight. The other looks like he's out of shape, but not as bad. But I don't go for those excuses. Joey's old. He's not old when he puts a gun in his hand. Happy Jack, go watch Gene's live from Saturday. All excited. Oh, yeah, no, that's Gene. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't agree with that. I did not agree with that. Gene knows it. I told Gene. I didn't agree with that. Hootie had it coming. Absolutely. He went to that Lions den, but you know what? That was a sick-ass move. That was a sick-ass move. He didn't have coming to be jumped, though. That's what's wrong. He shouldn't have been jumped. Ryan says, it makes Snuff and Joey look like cowards. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Ryan, I could understand if it was me. If I was going there, I talk smack like that. I was going there. I could see them having guys for me. Because between Snuff and Joey, I'll run through them like there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Like, that's not even a fight for me. So I could see them having guys. Cool. That's cool. I wouldn't disrespect that. But for them to jump Hootie, wow. Joey and Snuff, I would have been okay if Joey and Snuff stood up. Come on, you hear? And if Joey and Snuff fought them at the same time, that's cool. That's being jumped. But you know what? Hootie called them both out. Hootie called them both out. So I could understand that. I'd have more respect for that. But they stayed in the background. Hootie pointed, there he is. I mean, Snuff pointed, there he is. And then that was it. So I'm so sick of Gene and Hootie. Then why do you watch it? Why do you watch it? I know, listen, I know they could be a lot, but Joey's 62. And age doesn't matter. You know what? I'll give you a scenario. Ernie Muscarello's in his 80s. And guess what? Number one, out of respect, I would never raise my hands to him. I would let him swing on me. I wouldn't do anything. But if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't fight him. The guy is a beast. He's a beast. I wouldn't fight him. I wouldn't fight him out of respect. Anybody else I would fight. I'll keep it real. And he'll go. I heard he's in the gym all the time. So, Michael, Dom, I can see you a real gangster because, nah, I keep it real. I keep it real. And everybody knows the way I feel with Hootie. I really don't care too much for Hootie. But I got to give it to him. That was a gangster move. Him going there by himself. Wasn't afraid. Wasn't afraid. And they jumped him. And I feel that's wrong. That's totally, totally wrong. Joey and Snuff should have stayed in the front. They could have 20 guys behind them. I don't blame them for having 20 guys. I would have had 70. I would have had the whole feast locked up with guys. Even though I know I could take them, I would still. Joey and Snuff were supposed to stand up, stand correct, and handle their business. Not have this guy jumped. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that. Vincenzo, I hate to say I don't believe anything. There is no video of a fight. Okay. It's your opinion. Jack H. Joey isn't too old to run his mouth on YouTube. Absolutely. Totally agree. Joey says he could go anywhere, but I don't see him going down by Gene in Miami. I don't see him going there, that's for sure. Jay says, Dom, what was the Chicago mob's reputation with the New York guys? I didn't know anybody from Chicago on the streets. I knew them from when I was in prison. And I got along with everybody. I got along with people that treated me with respect. White, black, Hispanic. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. I always kept it real. And that's it. If I had to be gangster, I acted like a gangster. If I had to be a gentleman, I was a gentleman. People, can somebody please hit that like button? We got over 650 people in this live. Hit that like button. That's all I ask. Hit the like button. You're not going to get electrocuted. You're not going to get punished for it. Just hit the like button. See, my third time is a charm. Oh, we have, they were in front. What do you want them to do? Stand around waiting all day, someone like Hootie? Well, you know what? It's their stand. It's their stand. It was their stake stand. So yes, they're standing there anyway, regardless. Go there now, they're probably standing there. That's their stand. They have to promote it. So for you to say something else, that's crazy. That's crazy. Arturo, did the FBI put Gene and Hootie up to this? No, that's just Gene and Hootie. They're two lunatics. I gotta give it to them. They're both out of their minds. Like I told them, no violence, no violence, no violence. It's going to lead to nowhere. It's not good. But that's up to them. I'm 65, the new 45 F age. Okay. CC's trailer. Dom, if Joey's really shelved, then why would he be allowed to have a stand? Good question. What Joey's doing, listen, Joey's not a rat. What he's doing on the internet's a rat move, just like Michael Mancuso, the washwoman. He sent a letter to Michael Melnish's wife saying, your husband's going with my girlfriend. That's a rat move. Yet they gave Joey a spot. That's Michael's fault. Ask Michael. Ask Michael. We have the German. German, thank you for the contribution. Jeremy says, take the opportunity of a lifetime and invest in your future. And join the OCM family, and let's grow to heights that reach further than you have ever imagined. Lots of love and respect as always, German. Thank you, German. People, go to the Apple Store. Download Rise to Power. It's out. The gaming app, Rise to Power. Go download it. Enjoy it. As you're playing the game, you're mining coins. They're free. You keep them. Do what you want. You get $10 worth, $100 worth. Do what you want. Go to the OCN shopping center. Buy something. We'll have OCN gambling. Go gamble. Go to the casino. Do whatever you want. But go to Apple. Download the app. Rise to Power. Just put OCN in. Rise to Power. The app will pop up. Enjoy it. And tomorrow we're having a show, Mafia and OCN. We're going to have people on. We're going to talk about the coin, what we're doing, the future of it. We're only going to give little tidbits of it. We're not going to tell everything. Michael says, if you agree, if you need backup, a real gangster. Listen, I don't believe in fighting anymore. I think it was foolish for them to go with those intentions. I think it should have been, I'm going to have a steak sandwich, and that was it. That's my opinion. That's what I told them, and that's it. AV Network, they were talking about his wife. Absolutely, I don't think that's right either. I disagree with that. But again, they're their own men. They're doing what they want to do. But you know what? If you're talking about my wife like that and you're coming to see me, I'm going to handle it. So like Joey said, Gene, come anytime you want. We're waiting. Number one, Gene, they knows Gene can't go anywhere. So go see Gene, Joey. Go see him since you'll be waiting. Go see him. So let's see. Lewis says, I seriously doubt if I was 40 years ago and Gene and Hootie were doing this to Gotti. Different time, brother. Different time altogether. If I was out there, I would never tolerate it. That's for sure. I would never tolerate it. So, Delphi, serious for you, Dom. I thought you were more educated than that. Why in the world would Joey go to Miami? I'm making a point. I'm making a point. Joey says he could go anywhere he wants. Why aren't you going to Miami? I'm making a point. So I thought you were more intelligent than me making a point. Sully G, yo, Dom. You don't talk much about the neighborhood, Pelham Parkway, Westchester Avenue, Gun Hill Road, Tremont, Arthur Avenue. I talk a lot about it. So Joseph says Gene went to Queens and ran down, called 911. I saw different, but if you say that, I can't debate. Wasn't there. Maxwell, in reality, the only punk is you, mate. The only one who's made any punk moves to admit you're all jealous. Okay, that's your opinion. I respect it. So, Lewis, Dan Bradley. Yeah, Philly is different than New York City. South Philly, all Italians and blacks. So it's no surprise he would know some. Listen, I just said he shouldn't. It's messed up. It's messed up. Look at, you really think Joey and Snuff can't take Hootie? Really? Really? So, Stefan, Merlino is 60 years old. Why would anyone want to go fight him? I know. Poor Joey Merlino. Poor Joey. We'll say poor Joey. How about that? Poor Joey. Tina, some people are not going to last long here. Nah, that's all right. They're shortcomers, so we're all good. No one's afraid of Joey anymore. He isn't even old school. Thank you. Thank you. He's a disgrace. That's why. Going on social media. Jimbo Slice. The logic is laughable, wrong. If somebody said they were going to show up at a club to get John Gotti, 20 guys, absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. I totally agree. But John Gotti would have been man enough to stand in the front. Vinny Basciano would have been man enough to stand in the front. Dominic Sicali would have been man enough to stand in the front. Let's go. Let's go. I fought all my own battles. Listen, I would go out, somebody say something, I had tables jump up. I would tell all my guys, sit down. Sit down. I would get up. Even Ace, I ripped into him one night. Sit the F down. He looked at me. Sit down. Don't ever. I'll fight my own battles. That's the way I was brought up. I don't need a crew. Don't get me wrong. You're going? Guys, get you back? Cool. But no. Never stayed in the background. Wasn't my style. Handgun says, Joey is a senior citizen. Okay. And I guess I'm a senior citizen too. So, Debbie, Dom, at least Joey does exactly what you said. He isn't stupid enough to walk into the lion's den. Thank you. You know what, Debbie? Thank you. Thank you. And I wouldn't do it either. And I still have fight in me. I wouldn't do it either, Debbie, to be honest. I wouldn't do it either. And if I did, believe I'm going to have a lot of people there. A lot of people there getting my back. Going into a lion's den. Got to give it to you. If Joey got a boot at the festival, Dom, you know he's not shelved. Probably so, Debbie. You know what, Debbie? I got to give it to you. Out of all these guys, you came up with the most intelligent comment, compounded comment. Got to give it to you. Excellent. Martin says, why point out the fact that the guy cracked Hootie was black? Well, you know what? Italians supposed to, I was brought up, I never went outside my race. And I had a lot of friends. If I ever did work, I'm doing the work with my guys. I don't go outside my race. I'm just old school that way. Just like black guys aren't going to come to me, and I have a lot of black friends. Hey, Dom, I have a beef. Could you take care of this? I'm not for hire. You handle your own business, handle your own mess, clean it up. That's the way I was brought up. So, sorry, I see it different. I see it totally different. Marina, nobody called mess with Gene. Nobody can mess with Dominic. It's not happening. Listen, I never underestimate anybody. I told Gene, don't go down there for violence. Let him go have a steak. No, Gene and Hootie, they both wanted to do it. So that's on them. That's on them. I would have never did something like that. Major props to Hootie. He did it alone. Nick, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, folks? I'm just saying, if you want to keep it real, keep it fair. They're afraid of Hootie. Think about it. Joey's really afraid of Hootie. Hootie went by himself. I could see if Hootie came with a whole bunch of guys, different story. By himself, Joey should have stepped out of the crowd with Lil Snuff side by side, and they both could have said, "You have a problem with us, punk?" And then get it on. The two of them. I would say, you know what? He got what he deserved. They both went at him. They talked shit about Hootie, Joey and Snuff. Hootie got what he deserved. They didn't do that, though. Instead, they didn't even show face to fight. To me, that's a punk move. I'm sorry. I'm calling it the way I see it. Do I agree with the whole situation? No. Hootie should have never went there with those intentions to start up a whole big thing, but they're grown men. They do what they want. But what he did was, I said foolish, but it was still gangster. I got to give him his gangster card for that. So, SP, Gene's channel has become really cringy worthy. Well, sorry, that's the way he wants to take his channel. Everybody's different, but he has his followers, he has his supporters. So, everybody's different. Everybody's totally different. Jimbo Slice, Hootie deserves no credit. He went there knowing it was a crowd and a ton of people, ton of cops. He was banking on nothing happening. I don't think that. I see it different, but everybody's different. Michael said, Big Ernie would still kick your ass. If he hit you, you're still going down, even at 80. I would never raise my hands to him. He's a father figure to me. Wouldn't raise my hands. I don't think he's going to knock me out, but I wouldn't raise my hands. I would just try to stay away from him, grab him, push him away. But I wouldn't raise my hands to him. Scully says, Dom, congratulations. You have a lot of new people here. They're just bashing, but that's all good. People, tomorrow night, go to OCN. You'll see OCN Mafia. We're talking about the coin. We also go download on Apple. Android should be up and running this week. Official Crypto Nostra, the game Rise to Power. You can mine coins and play. It's free. It's free. You can earn money while you're playing the game. Jamie Sakala, we were raised to have loyalty, respect. Mind your own business, but handle your business. To stay in the background and quiet until have to step up. My dad enforced this. Excellent, Jamie. You're right. Again, but you know what? Hootie was bringing it to them. Said he was going to hit them with steak sandwiches. At the end of the day, I didn't agree with that. But Joey and Snuff should have stepped out. Should have came out of the cut knowing he's there by himself. Now, if Hootie came with a crew, different story. But they do things different. And I'm going to just say what I feel is right and what I feel is wrong. But two wrongs don't make a right. Both sides were wrong. More so towards Hootie. But he did a gangster move, without a doubt. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Big Arm says, war, what's up? No, we don't want war. We need peace in this country. This country's falling apart because of it. Michael says, hey, Dom, did you ever hang at Cafe Italia, Milltown Road? Yes, I did. Dennis and Big Jimmy used to stay there all the time. Dennis, I cracked. And Big Jimmy, I beat him down so bad. He was begging. He was on his knees saying, Dom, please don't hit me again. And I back him. Shut up. I'm just joking. Dennis, I love Dennis. Great, great guy. Jimmy as well. Let me tell everybody a story. Okay. I'm on Robinson Avenue. It's Big Jimmy and Vito. They come in the house. We're getting ready to go out. So walks in, and Jimmy's weighing maybe 260, 270. I'm about 240, 235, 240. So I'm not even dressed yet. They come in. He has his jacket on, and like he bumped into me, messing with me. I'm like, don't get it twisted. Don't think because you're bigger than me, you're going to take me. And I'm 6 foot. Jimmy's, I think, 6'2", 6'3". So he laughs, chuckles. Vito, may he rest in peace, he passed away. Vito's talking smack. Oh, Jim, you're being called out. So I said, yeah, what? And I go up in him. We tussle. We lock together. We're playing. We're brothers. Till this day, we haven't spoken. I love him dearly. We start tussling. We're there maybe about 5 minutes. Can't get me. I can't get him. Finally, I wound up getting under him, grabbed his leg, boom. I flipped him. I'm on top of him. He cannot get up. I got him, and I'm talking shit. Yeah, now what? Listen, he's breathing heavy. I'm breathing heavy. And all of a sudden, I hear him laughing. All right, you got me. What, big boy? What? And I'm rapping him now. And yeah, Vito saying, oh my God, oh my God. So, Jimmy, if you're watching, you just got punked. I love them. I got up. I said, okay, now I got to take a shower. You could cool off. He was mad. I said, don't ever mess with me, brother. Don't ever underestimate me. You know why? It's the heart. It's the heart. It's what's in the heart. But big boy, strong too, strong. But I love Jimmy. We had more fun together. I could tell stories after stories with him. That's without a doubt. Big Arm says, Dom, have you seen the last couple of Gene's lives? They are cheering for violence these days. That I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. You're getting nowhere with violence these days, folks. You have to stop. We all have to stop. Even that move going to the feast. Now we'll keep it calm. Hootie, you should have never went there. Joey, you have to stop calling people out. You could go anywhere. Where you getting? Because at the end of the day, somebody's going to want picking up something. Somebody's going to get hurt. And then what? Somebody goes to jail. Somebody's in the ground. We got to stop all this, folks. It's crazy. It really is. It's sad. It's sad. What this world is coming to, it's sad. Granted, we cooperated. We chose our paths. I'm not proud of it at all, but I don't hide from it. I'm here. I try to better myself every day. And it's just not right. It's not right. Octavia, however, advertisements during live make it hard to comment. I'm sorry. I can't control that. That's YouTube. So CJ, with all due respect, Gene's show is just rage bait. No, I agree. He has to calm down. He should calm down. But CJ, that's him. There's nothing I could do. I try telling them, but everybody's different. So, you don't want to watch it, don't go watch it. Seems like they're doing everything they can to have Merlino catch a case. I don't know about catch a case. I think they prefer to have an altercation with him, and I don't agree with that. I really don't. And I believe enough's enough. I don't believe they should put family members involved. But you know what, CJ? There's a lot of people on here. They'll say false things, stir things up, try to go into say things about my wife. That's not right. They don't know me or my wife. Things like that happen. You just have people, they take it over the top, and I think it's wrong. Super Mario said, who is Gene? Good question. He was a thug gangster in the street around Vinny Asaro and then around Ronnie G. Alonzo. That's who Gene is. James. It makes sense they had someone else do it. So many guys out there will show off for Joey. Absolutely. Absolutely. But a man would have stepped up. A man would have at least showed his face, especially they saw Hootie was alone. Who is Hootie? Look at him. Really? You're afraid of Hootie? So, anyway, people, Big E, sorry, they're not men. They're acting like children. All of them are. All of them are. Philly Bob, Dom, can't wait to see OCN tomorrow. Listen, folks, check out Mafia OCN tomorrow. We're going to have people from the team on. We're going to be talking about the coin, about the casino, about the lending company, about everything we're putting in place to grow it. It's not a meme coin. This is not a flip, a fly-by-night. This is for long-term investment. So check it out tomorrow night show. And people, go check out Rise to Power, gaming app on Apple. Download it. It should be on Android soon. And check it out. Folks, we're going to start wrapping it up. Much love and respect to everybody. Hope to see everybody tomorrow night. And you know what, people? Let's stop with the violence. Let's stop with the nonsense on the internet. Let's try to make this a better place. We could tell good stories about the past. Everybody could have a good time. But to constantly go trying to initiate violence, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. So I think, and I told Gene that, you should go there, get a steak. That's about it. But they want to do things different. I don't agree with violence. Yet, if some comes my way, I'm not backing up. That's one thing. I'm going to protect myself and my family, do what I have to do. So anyway, everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming back on. Sorry about the internet. Kept on going out. Remember, hit that like button, folks. Much love and respect to everybody. Thank you. Hope to see everybody tomorrow night. We're talking about Mafia and the OCN. CJ, good night. Sam the Man, Scully, Cynthia, Big Arm, Steve, Andrew, good night. Shay, good night. Vision 8221. War, good night. Kerr, good night. Happy Jack, good night. Thank you for coming on. Evan, good night. Philly Bob, good night. People, much love and respect. Hope to see everybody tomorrow night. We'll have a good show, and I'll tell a Mafia story with Vinny tomorrow night. Peace out. Thank you.